What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Define Success Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Lupi, and on this show, we talk all about how you can better understand and achieve success in any area of your life. If you're new here, we have two formats for the show. Monday, which you're listening to right now, the Monday episodes are going to be solo episodes with myself talking for 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long you need to get the message across, talking about my perspective on success. Maybe it's something I've read recently, an experience I've gathered, and just coming to share with you guys one on one. And then on Wednesdays, we also have a different format for the show. We are going to have a guest interview every single Wednesday. Have been doing it for the past several months. People come on, talk about their success story, what success means to them, and how you can be successful just like them. Because these people that we have on, they're very successful, but you can see that you can be just like them if you take the necessary action. You listen to them, find out what keeps them going, what keeps them ticking, maybe how to invest your money, all these different things. A ton of value packed into those Wednesday episodes, which are going to be a little bit longer as well. So if you're new here, you can check out both of those episodes on any single podcast platform: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, every single one. Also, check out mattlupi.com for all episode resources and content. So, thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to get into this episode talking about investing and making deposits into your mental bank account. So when you think about money, everybody wants to have a lot of money. A lot of people do, myself included. Money is a very, very big key motivator to a lot of people, and rightfully so. A lot of what we do on a day-to-day basis requires money. Moving up in society requires money. A lot of things depend on how much money is in your bank account. And the power of having a bank account readily accessible on your phone, your laptop, you can look at it every single day. It is a very good indicator on where you are in your financial progress. I recommend you should be looking at it every day, at least every single week. Some people I know are scared to look at their bank account. They're hiding from the truth that they don't have any money. Even if you don't have any money, you should be looking at that number. That number should either scare you or it should motivate you to say, I want more. I need to get to work. Or you can say, hey, I'm in a good situation right now, but that would be terrible if some of these digits were gone. I need to keep going so this momentum stays up and I can make even more money. I can multiply this, have my money work for me. So that is how a bank account is going to impact your life. Your bank account is going to help you buy groceries, live somewhere, rent or buy a house. It's going to have you buy luxuries like sunglasses, clothing, etc. Do activities with your family, your friends, people that you like. A lot of things in life depend on having cash, having money that you can spend or invest, and you're going to get something out of it. There's another bank account that a lot of people neglect, myself included, in some situations. This is your mental bank account. We all have one. We all have a bank account up in our mind, up in our brain, that is depleted for a lot of people. And this bank account is one that, like a monetary bank account, it is necessary. It needs to be filled to function properly. Your mental bank account is going to pour into many different things of your life: your mental health, your stress levels, how you interact with other people, how you can do your job, how productive you are, how you sleep at night, how effective you are when you're training. Many, many different things come from your mind. Those different actions that you take that you don't necessarily have to pay for them, but it's coming from somewhere. That energy, that discipline, determination is coming from somewhere. Most of that supply in a lot of people is depleted. So I'll give you an example of how this subject came about as of recently for me. So right now, if anyone doesn't know, me personally, I am studying for the LSAT to get into law school. I'm taking the exam in about 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks now. And to be honest with you guys, it is stressing me out a lot. I spend most of my day studying, working on practice tests, and the most frustrating thing is doing a lot of work and seeing minute improvement. Very, very small steps of improvement when you think that you should be making bigger strides. And you're wondering, when is this going to pay off? Is this going to pay off? What can I do? Am I falling behind? Should I be doing more? Am I doing too much? Am I stressing myself out? It is eating up a lot of my life, my energy, causing stress, all those things, which is expected. It's what I signed up for. Anyone that's taking any exam, or maybe you're going through a job interview process, stuff gets stressful. That means it's worth it. But, it comes with a price. And right now I'm paying the price. And I was reading a book. It's called The Confident Mind. Um, Currently reading that book. That is my read for these past couple of weeks. And something really stood out to me because over the process of me studying, I have this date in mind from 2 weeks, the test date. I'm thinking, okay, August 13th. After August 13th, my life is going back to normal in this way. I'm going to wake up on time every single day. I'm going to go to bed on time every single day. I'm going to have more free time to work on my business. I'm going to be able to work out longer in the gym because of less study time. I'm already envisioning what my life could be like without this commitment holding me back. But these things of going to bed on time, waking up on time, going to the gym, exercising, these are necessary blocks of my life that I need to be productive, to fill myself up, and to lead to greater success, whether it be into the exam or anything else that I'm doing in my life. And this book, in The Confident Mind, was talking all about depositing into your mental bank account. And most people deposit, if you are depositing into your mental bank account, making deposits that are in the future. A lot of people, like myself, that's why I'm giving you guys this example. I'm saying I won't be stressed in a couple of weeks. I'll be more confident in a couple of weeks. This will all go away. That doesn't do anything to me right now. In this given moment, that gives me no gratification. It gives me no progress. It might even cause even more stress because I'm like, why is my life not like that now? Why do I have to wait for it? It was all about the best thing that you can do to make a deposit into your mental bank account is to make affirmations that are in the present. Talking about that today, I will be focused. Today, I will wake up on time. Today, I will go to bed on time. Today, I will get X amount of hours of studying done. When that is over, call it a day. I'm done. I did enough. I'm moving on to the next thing, whether it's just reading a book, going for a run, just relieving that stress from my mind. You need to start talking to yourself in present tense actions. You need to stop waiting for life to be perfect, to take those actions or get into the routine that you want to. Everyone in our society does this. You wait for the economy to be perfect before you start investing. You wait for the weather to be good outside before you go out on a walk. You wait for school to be over before you get back on a diet and start going to the gym. You always are waiting. And when you wait for the time to be right, you will never know when the right time has already passed you. You will never know if the best days have passed because you're just waiting for the right opportunity. It might already be gone. You need to take action today and every day deliberately and make sure that you're investing into your mental bank account every single day in the present tense. And this can be done with daily affirmations, telling yourself, what am I lacking right now? Maybe you're someone that, I just went through the 75 hard challenge. And one of the best effects that I got from it was eating healthy, following a meal plan, following a diet for 75 days straight. I felt healthier. I felt like I was more awake. All these different things, benefits that I got either internally or externally from eating healthy. So let's say you're someone who struggles with dieting. You want to eat healthy, but you always go for the dessert. You always go for the junk food, the fried foods. You just can't get away from it. Start telling yourself, I am strong enough to resist going to get fast food. I am in the best shape of my life, and I need to continue to do that by eating XYZ. I am disciplined to plan out my meals for the day, for the week. Tell yourself these in present tense actions. It's not, hey, after I get McDonald's on Friday, then maybe I'll start dieting. That does nothing for you. You have no commitment to that because once you taste that fast food, you're just going to want it again. Build yourself up now. Build up your mental bank account. And like I talked about with the financial bank account at the beginning of this podcast, it is so powerful because you can see it. There's a quantity to it. Whether you have zero or $1,000,000 in your bank account, you can see what is there, what your current status is. Maybe you got credit card debt, whatever. It is right there in front of you. There are numbers, and numbers don't lie. You can't say, "Oh, I have, a little bit of money that might come in." No, this is what you have at a given moment. This is how much money you have. You can pile it all together right now and see where your current financial status is. The mental bank account you can't see. You can only feel it. You can't see how much investment you have made into yourself, right? And you can't quantify what your bank account status is, but you need to make the investments because once you do, you'll start to see the changes around you. Start making those affirmations. I am healthy. I'm strong. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. Whatever you are lacking in your life right now, think about it. Maybe 3 key things that you are lacking, whether it's focus, discipline, health. Think of those things that you want into your life. Now, every single day, repeat them to yourselves. And it's not going to be a future action. It's going to be today. I am healthy. I am disciplined to study X amount of hours per day. I am focused to not use my phone at work when I'm supposed to be productive. Think of these things in present tense. And all of a sudden, because you're taking the action and because you're affirming the actions that you're taking, that they're going to be valuable, that you have a purpose of taking these actions, your life around you will start to change. You will start to see more results than you ever have before because you're doing this with purpose. You are living with purpose now, not just waiting for life to come to you. I've said on this podcast before, nobody's going to come and knock on your door and tell you the opportunity is right or give you an opportunity in a golden envelope. That is never going to happen. You have to create the reality that you want. And no matter what is going on in your life, you need to take control of your day. Because as soon as that control that you have over yourself and your action starts to slip, everything else will start to slip. If I start saying to myself, I'm going to take the day off studying, I'm going to skip the gym, I'm going to stop reading for a week, how is that going to relay into the other actions of my life? It's going to fall apart. Everything will disappear. That morning routine that I talk about, everything else that should be a disciplined part of your day. And maybe you don't have that right now. Go back and to listen to previous episodes about the morning routine on this podcast. Think of daily non-negotiables that you need to hit every single day. And hey, we're not perfect. You might not go, let's say you have 10 things you want to hit every day. You might not go 10 for 10 every single day, but get 7, 8, 9, shoot for 10. Do things that you need to do every single day without excuses. And watch as you control more of your day, you control more of your life. Start investing into your mental bank account. For just maybe the day, don't think about your finances or invest in a stock or a cryptocurrency. Think about how you are investing into yourself. A big message out there that a lot of people can't grasp is the biggest and best investment you can make in life is into yourself. Well, what have you been doing? Have you been optimizing that investment? Do you make a recurring investment every single day, every single week, every single month? Probably not. What does that mean for you? Is it telling yourself daily affirmations? Is it creating a morning routine, reading a book every day, listening to podcasts? Find things that you can do to invest into your mental bank account and watch as your life has more control to it. And you are able to create the reality that you want, that you're working towards. I hope you guys get some value out of this. And maybe you're struggling with something right now. Maybe there's something eating away at you that you need more control. The message of today is the time to take that control is now. The time to take over what is holding you back is today. In this given moment, the second you're listening to this podcast, right now is when you make that decision to flip the switch, change the script on what your daily life looks like. Start telling yourself affirmations that will make you more powerful, disciplined, everything that you need to be productive. I appreciate you guys for listening. If you have any questions about this, you need any more guidance, assistance, please feel free to reach out. If you have my number, my email, or message me on Instagram at Matt_Lupi. Happy to help because I'm going through this right now as well. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress, as it should be with all of us. So let's get better together. Let's learn something new every day and always make that investment because it will pay dividends every single day in the future. Thank you guys so much for listening.